Hello, this is The Fetch, and I'm coming to you from Glendale, California, where I am promoting a new work of mine called illuminatus.blogspot.com. That is observer with an O at the end. Now, what we're going to discuss today is a code called Humpty Dumpty. Now, if you recall, Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall, and Humpty Dumpty had a great fall, and all the king's horses and all the king's men could never put Humpty Dumpty back together again. Well, this, of course, speaks of a tragic tale, a tale about a philosophy that has fallen, every bit as much as Jack and Jill falling and Jack breaking his crown. Now, what we're looking for is to put Humpty Dumpty back together again as best we can. Now, the way we're going to do that is we're going to take the old philosophy of the sun and we're going to work at showing how that system worked. Now, picture the Wailing Wall. The Wailing Wall we could equate to Humpty Dumpty, or the wall that Humpty Dumpty sat upon. Some call this Solomon's Temple. It really doesn't matter, only that we know that there's a wall that was shattered, or upon which Humpty Dumpty became shattered. Now, the way we look at that, the sun, is that if we measure it over time, what we're going to find is that the sun will progressively rise up into the sky each day as measured at a noon zenith. What this means is that at the winter solstice, it will be at the lowest point in the sky on the noon zenith, and when we get to the summer solstice, it's going to be at the highest point of the sky. Now, what we're really going to show is that this code is equally embedding pi, because the ancients used pi as their omnific word. So if you'll join me just for a second, we'll show exactly how this code works based on a pattern set against the 26th of the Illuminatus. Now, the way this works is the Illuminati uses a system based on the 26. Now, you can do anything you want symbolically relative to 26 as you wish, but there is a specific design and rationale set into the English language, or really the English alphabet. And here's how it's going to work. I'm going to take A, B, C, D, E, F. I'm going to make this larger for a reason. H, I, J, K, L, M. Now, this is my halfway point. This is 13, okay? So this is my second half of the alphabet. Make this larger for a reason. First thing we're going to notice now is that here's my 26 letters. Here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now, the way this formula works is that I have a Humpty and a Dumpty, and the word is called solstice. Okay, solstice. Now, anytime you look at a word, you're going to look at a word forward, from right to left, from left to right, and from the center out. In this case, I have my key here, T, sols T, ice T. Sols, we can equate to summer, and ice, we can equate to winter. Now, follow quickly, because this one is actually a fairly complicated but simple formula. I have my summer T and my winter T. The summer T occurs on what? The 22nd day of June. Okay? The 22nd day of June over the 7 letter is going to equal to what? 3.1428571, which is pi. At the same time, on the other side of the planet, I have the winter T, which is also going to be, now at 22 over 7, is 3.1428571, which is pi. This is my omnific word that the pagans were encoding. Now follow here. This is the winter T. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 weeks after the winter T, I had the sphere of the earth, which is 3. And then I have the equator, which is my T, located at 4. QRST is equal to G, which is now a 7. And of course on March and September 22 is the first full day of both the spring and the fall equinox, which then encodes pi. So now I have 22 over 7 and 22 over 7, or the code "and God rested on the 7th day," which is really a code for the 7th letter. Now during the summer month, this sign is called the Gemini. Let me make a new sheet for you. Okay, the Gemini is its sign, which is the Greek letter pi, equals the gem in I, which is pi. Now the way this works is this is known as the twins. However, this now is the root part of the word. This is the sun at the summer solstice. When it's at the other side of the planet, I have this. This is twin. I hop it over to create my code of winter. So all I have really done to create both sets is use my T, embedded it first here, and then when I set it against the signs and the season of the year, I simply took the same T, I created twin for summer, I hopped it, and created winter for the summer solstice, or for the winter solstice.